Hello Year 10 students and welcome to the Neighbourhood and Housing topic. This is a nice website which will help facilitate your learning. Okay, so what this video is going to do is it's going to show you around the website. So you can see this is the home page. Then we've got a bit of a description here for you, and there will be a video here. That is what you just clicked on. Alright, now this is very important. I would like you to read this section. In fact, your teacher, everyone in the world would like you to read this section because it is about using the internet. You must be respectful of one another. If your nana wouldn't post it, don't post it. Alright? Think of others' feelings before you post or send anything on the internet. This may sound like it's party pooping, but it's very, very necessary, since if things go wrong on the internet, it's there forever, really. So it's always best to be respectful and kindful when using the internet, particularly in an educational context. Alright, so once you've had a good read of that, also remember there's some extra information here, or here about cyber safety if you need. Also, if you are feeling at any point that you are being cyberbullied or that your online safety has been compromised, then you can go straight up to the mailbox. Now what this is good for is you can contact your teacher, and you can do it anonymously. So no one will know apart from your teacher. So if you're being bullied, then this is the perfect way to let your teacher know what is going on, and no one else will know about it. Okay, so now that we've got all those important bits and pieces out of the way, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to use this website. Now, here are some activities. This is the activities section. First one is a cultural activity. It's best to do them in order because you'll understand things a lot more easily. So on this page, you will have a passage to go through. It hasn't been uploaded yet, but that's okay. It'll be there soon. This is about how culture in China or Chinese-speaking communities is expressed. And so there will be a comprehension activity just here as well. Okay, so that's the first activity. Secondly, you need to test your vocabulary. It's very important to get the hang of some vocabulary when you're learning new language. And new topics mean new vocabulary. So here are some sentence structures to help you. But what we have here are some Quizlet examples. Now, if these links don't work at first, that's okay. You can copy them and paste them into the web URL box just here, or if you're in Chrome, which I like because Google is the best, you have that little right clicking tool. You probably knew about that already. Alright, so you've got a Quizlet. If you don't know how to use Quizlet, that's okay. There are plenty of YouTube videos on how to do it. Alright? You can watch those in your own time. If you're in the classroom, please use headphones. Oops. You can do that. Alright, now where are we? Back to here. Alright, so there are three. These are positions, locations, rooms in a house, and household items, as you can see just here. Alrighty, so once you've gone and done that, you've completed those Quizlets, you're confident that you can go on, put your hand up, and your teacher will let you go on to the next activity, number 3, the listening room. Alright. Now, for this, you'll definitely need earphones. I'm sure you probably have those in your pocket or backpack. Now, sorry, I should also mention, this first cultural activity, right? This should take you about 20 minutes to read through the passage, think about it deeply, and then go through, I know it's not here yet, but there will be a comprehension activity for you. And that is to get a sense of what it's like to be in a housing situation that is typical of a Chinese-speaking community. Alrighty, and then testing the vocabulary, that should take you about sort of 10 minutes per each of these Quizlets. So that should take you half an hour in total. That is to get the hang of the vocabulary. But the good thing about these Quizlets and the fact that they're on this website, you can always come back to them. So if you need extra practice, come back and have another go at them. So as you can see, this website that we've created for you is meant to be used over a number of lessons, and your teacher will be aware of this. There's a teacher's area over here. It's not so relevant for you guys though. Alright, now what we haven't done is the reading room and the speaking and writing task. So here's the reading room. Alright, so as you can see, here's a Chinese passage. It is in simplified Chinese, as you have been learning at school, and here is a floor plan. Now, as I understand it, since my colleague who helped me create this website speaks Chinese, this is a description of the following floor plan. Alright, now you need to get used to reading text that's like this. It's all in a block. Alright, that's going to be part of your examinations. And then you have some comprehension questions at the bottom. So once you have read through this, write down in your book, in your workbook, or on a piece of paper, what is the housing type that the passage describes? How many bedrooms and living rooms are in there in this house? And what are some activities that can be done in the living rooms? You'll find this information up here. And identify 4 items or furnitures in the bedroom. So, that's the reading room. Not now. Okay, cool. Speaking and writing task. Now, this is the assessment for this little website. Okay? I think it's going to be formative, but that is up to your teacher. They can make it summative. And you can ask them what those words mean as well. Okay. So, the speaking task instructions. Imagine that a Chinese exchange student has come to visit Australia and become your language buddy. You're going to invite them to your house and give them a tour. So you're encouraged to use Chinese to describe your house to your language buddy, and this will prepare you to be a good tour guide. So you're practicing, alright? You're practicing the speaking that generally occurs with the housing situations. Alright, so draw and label a floor plan of your own. As you can see, this will not actually be submitted. The only 2 things you need to submit are here. Right? This is just to help you understand what you're going to write about before you write. Then, once you've had a go at this, you can write a piece of description to represent your house based upon the floor plan you drew. Alright, so this will be submitted, as you can see just here, a written script of your presentation. But in step 3, you are required to describe your house and record it in audio format. Alright, and then you'll submit your work via the Google Drive folder that your teacher has shared with you via email. So what does that mean? Maybe you've used Google Drive before. If so, you don't really need to watch the rest of this video, and thank you for listening. But if you don't know much about Google Drive, what it means is that here is Google Drive. There's a bunch of folders that can be shared, right? So imagine, what I want you to do is, your teacher, by the way, I should mention, your teacher will have sent you an email, which allows you then to, it'll look like this, it'll be with the Google logo, and it will allow, it will allow you to gain access to a folder. Now in this folder you will be able to submit your files. That will be your written submission as well as the audio. So what you can do is press new, you can go some sort of file upload, and I assume that if you want to upload a file, you can upload audio files. So you can go to your music where you might have saved something that is your saved your audio submission. All right. So then you'll let's say that you've got where are we? Voice memos. So like this one, I can then submit this. This will become my assessment, and my teacher will be able to see this and mark it. There we go. Your teacher will be able to access it, and you will be able to access it, but no one else, because only you have your email invitation. No one else in your class does. Alright, so just to recap, be nice and safe on the internet, as we discussed on the home page. These are the activities. You should go through them step by step. because that will be the best preparation for your speaking and writing task. And then if you have any troubles, particularly if you are being cyberbullied, then here's the contact section. The teachers will use this section to understand how to use this resource for your learning benefits. And thank you for listening.